In this video, we are going to teach you the compensation plan. Now, this really, really excites us because this empowers people to live a life limitless. There are no limits to the amount of income that you can make with Isagenix. So we encourage you, as you watch this, to dream bigger. Because when we first saw this compensation plan, it lit us up on the inside because it showed us what was possible, that our dreams really could become our reality. So we're excited to share with you how Isagenix, from a financial standpoint, can completely transform your life.
And to that same point, go ahead and get out a pen and a piece of paper, because if you're watching this video in hopes that you can make $1 million with this compensation plan, it is vital that you learn it.
Yep.
And that you can wake up in the middle of the night and recite it verbatim the exact same way we're going to teach you right now. It's very, very simple. It takes some repetition, and just like anything else, it takes intentionality. But if you're really looking at this from a business, this needs to be something that you can know. As of this year, Isagenix has implemented what is called the Customer First Initiative. There's a video that you can go to on ISA FYI when you search Customer First Initiative that will give you all of the details regarding bonuses or potential payouts you can receive as a customer. But we're going to assume, for the purpose of this video, that everybody watching it is an associate and you are looking to enroll people as a preferred customer and then transition them into an associate.
So, when you have your preferred customer, they have had an incredible product experience, or you are a preferred customer and you've had an incredible product experience. You have your account opened and you are, like James said, a preferred customer. When you decide that you want to begin sharing Isagenix with other people, you then become an associate. An associate allows you to open other people up accounts to get their products at a wholesale account, and you are going to be paid by the company. So an associate means that you're going to benefit from everything that takes place from this point forward on your team. Now in Isagenix, we only have 2 teams to build. We have a left team and we have a right team, and like I said, you're paid for everything that you begin. We have the front end money and we have the back end money. The back end money is the residual income aspect. It's the aspect that we love so much because it has allowed us to do things, to wake up and get paid while we're sleeping. But that takes time to build up to. And so what the company does is the company knows that it's going to take time. So they're going to pay you in PIBs, also known as Product Introductory Bonuses. We start everybody out with 3 packs. We start them out with the Ultimate Pack, we start them off with the Value Pack, and we start them out with the Basic System. When you introduce somebody to the Ultimate Pack, Isagenix is going to give you a bonus of $150. When you start somebody out with the Value Pack, Isagenix is going to give you a bonus of $80. And when you start somebody out with the Basic System, Isagenix is going to give you a bonus of $25. Every single time that you open somebody up an account to get their Isagenix system, you will be paid in these 3 bonuses, depending on which pack you start everybody out with.
So let's see how this plays out in real life. We're going to do a simple illustration so you can see what this looks like. Let's say you go to your mom and your best friend and you help them get started on their own 30-day system. And they come in with the most typical 30-day system, which is called the Value Pack. So you are going to enroll your mom and set her up an account over on your left team. And the company is going to pay you that $80 bonus. Okay, now you're going to go to your friend and you're going to help your friend set up their account, and they're going to come in with the Value Pack as well. The company is going to give you another $80 bonus. Now, Isagenix is incredibly generous in this manner. If you help 2 or more people get their account set up in any given business week, a business week goes from Monday to Sunday, Isagenix is going to double these bonuses. So instead of $80 from your mom, you're going to get $160. And instead of $80 from your best friend, you're going to get another $160, doubling both of those bonuses. So you're looking at $320 for sharing this with 2 people. And as a bonus on top of those bonuses, you are going to reach your first rank, which is what's called consultant. Consultant is where you have personally introduced somebody to Isagenix on your left team, and you have personally introduced Isagenix to somebody on your right team. So, congratulations. You have hit the first rank, and Isagenix is going to give you an additional $50 bonus for sharing it with 2 people. So you're looking at $370 for 2 people getting better health in their life. So once you become a consultant, your goal is to help your 2 product users have the best experience with Isagenix that they can. Because this compensation plan and this whole business works when people fall in love with the system. So you're gonna help them through their shake days, through their cleanse days, help them fall in love with it, and then help them go and share it with people in their life. So let's say you take your mom and you say, Mom, who are 2 people that you think would like to have some of the results that you've had in the past couple of days or couple of weeks? She finds 2 people, and she enrolls one of them on her left team and somebody on her right team. Now, just like you, when she enrolls somebody on her left team and she enrolls somebody on her right team, she then becomes a consultant in the company. So she will receive the same bonuses that you did. Now, for helping her become a consultant, we call that creating a consultant. The company is going to give you a $100 bonus for every consultant you create, up to your first 20 consultants. It's amazing. So you go to your friend, they have an amazing product experience as well, and they share it with 2 people. You get another $100 bonus for helping your friend get their products paid for. Now, we call this system, you share, they share. You have shared it with 2 people, and you've helped them turn around and share it with 2 people. Now, by doing this and helping create 2 consultants, you are going to rank advance again in the company to what's called manager. Now, if you help create 2 consultants within your first 60 days of being an associate, the company is going to throw a crystal in front of your manager, and you will be called a crystal manager. A crystal manager just means you've helped create 2 consultants in your first 60 days, and they're going to give you an additional $250 bonus for doing that. We help most people do this within their first month or 45 days. It's incredibly doable. You've just got to be intentional with it. So total, you are looking in this incidence at about $820 just in bonuses.
This is not your residual income, guys. We want you to see that there is big money to be made in these upfront bonuses. If you look at $820 right now, I want you to think to yourself, not only are you getting your Isagenix products paid for, but what is that one bill that looms over your head every month? What could this do to alleviate some of that stress? And when you think about that for a moment, this income that you're making is a result from other people's lives that you've personally helped change. This is absolutely the most incredible plan that not only you are going to benefit from, but you're benefiting because other people are experiencing freedom both physically and financially. And that is why we love this compensation plan. It's not just about the money. In fact, it isn't about the money. It's about the freedom that is given to you when you begin to create and cultivate this type of freedom income.
Now, these are just the beginning ranks in the Isagenix compensation plan. After manager, it goes director and executive. We're not going to cover those in this particular video, but there is a video called the Fast Track to Executive that will give you all of the steps so that you can become the highest ranked leader in the company known as executive.
And how do they find that, James?
They go to isagenixbusiness.com. What we're about to get into next is the most exciting part about the compensation plan. It is where the residual income comes into play. Now, both Audrey and I had no idea what residual or passive income was before Isagenix. So if you're watching this video and you say, I hear this word residual and I don't get what it means, here is basically what it is. You look at a singer-songwriter. Okay, let's take Keith Urban, for example. Somebody that's super well known, super famous, and he goes to work and he writes an album or a song. we'll say Days Go By, that came out however many years ago, and he's in a studio, he is writing the lyrics, he is mixing the music, and he's spending hours and hours and hours in the studio working on that song. Now, he's not getting paid for that song yet, but once he's done and it hits the radio, he never has to touch it again. So once it hits the radio, let's say he just gets paid 10 cents every single time that song plays, anywhere in the world, which for a lot of people doesn't really sound like a lot. But let's say that today, all across the world, Days Go By plays 1 million times on the radio, on Spotify, on iTunes. Today, whatever Keith Urban is doing, wherever he is in the world, whether he's thinking about music or not, he is going to get paid $100,000 for something he did 10 years ago. That is the power of residual income. It's leveraging your time, because there's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much you can make if you're working on an hourly rate. Now, there's a lot of people who are watching this video and who are working a job and they love their job, and that is so, so great. Keep working at what you're doing. See this and see Isagenix as a vehicle to create wealth, to create a secondary stream that can just be an added benefit to whatever you're making on a daily basis. And because of how this compensation plan works and what Audrey is about to explain with you, you will see that it may just turn into something way bigger than you ever thought, just from you sharing it with a couple of people.
And if you're somebody who was introduced to this opportunity because you're saying to yourself, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or I want to travel the world, or having a 9-to-5 job doesn't excite me, I want to own every moment of my life, then when you see this compensation plan, take that to heart and envision what your life can look like as you do begin acquiring that wealth. What we've realized and what James and I have seen is that this compensation plan is for everybody. It's for the person who absolutely loves their 9-to-5 job and wants to acquire that secondary income. It's for the person who doesn't love their 9-to-5 job and wants to acquire more wealth to get out of that job. What this compensation plan is empowering people to do is empowering them to have options and for them to be able to decide what they want to do with the options presented to them.
And the reason so many people are having success in Isagenix all across the board is because not only do these products work and are they second to none, but this is the most lucrative, duplicatable, simple compensation plan in direct sales, hands down.
Yeah. So because James just went over with you the beginning stages of getting to Crystal Manager and the upfront bonus money, we erased all of that and we're back to you share, they share. Now we are going to share with you how the back end money works, how the residual income, the freedom income truly changes your life. And look at this as a 3 to 5 year plan. You are growing and developing your wealth. It takes time to acquire wealth. It takes time for your residual income to grow. So that is why we say, expand and open your mind to what this freedom plan can be for your life. Every product that Isagenix offers, there's a point system to it. For the Ultimate Pack, it's 620 points, but we are going to average it to 600. The Value Pack is 320. We're going to average it to 300. And the Basic System is 164, and we're going to average it to 200. Your mom gets the Value Pack, so we're going to put 300 points in your mom's circle. Your best friend gets the Value Pack, so we're going to put 300 points in your best friend's circle. These 3 people decide to get the Value Pack, and this person gets the Basic System, so we're going to put 200 points in their circle. Now, just to let you know, you do not have to write any of this out. All of the math is done through your own personal back office. The computer is going to do all of the points for you. It's going to calculate for you. It's going to deduct for you. Everything will be done for you. So just for illustration purposes, we are going to write this out so that you can see how you actually generate the residual income. You have 2 teams, like we said. You have the left team and you have the right team. And I'm going to draw a line right down the middle so you can see your left team and your right team. The computer has given you a left point bank account and a right point bank account. Your mom got the Value Pack for 300 points. Anything that comes below your mom, whether you introduced this person or did not introduce this person, all of these points are going to be accumulated into your Left Point bank account. So that's going to be 900 points that goes into your Left Point bank account. Same with your right. That's going to be 800 points that's accumulated into your Right Point bank account. When you have 900 points between the two accounts, the computer is going to deduct 600 from one side, 300 from another side, which equals 900 points. Every 900 points, the company is going to give you one cycle, which equals $54. Now, when I first saw this, I said, okay, well, $54 doesn't seem like a lot of money. Take me back to the double product introductory bonuses. I like those double PIBs. But this was what I didn't see at the time. When this person has an amazing product experience and they tell 2 people about Isagenix, and this person tells 2 people about Isagenix, and this person tells 2 people, and that person tells 2 people, and that person tells 2 people, this begins to grow. Let's just say everyone just tells 2 people. What is happening is this person, all the way right there, all of those points are going to accumulate into your Right Point bank account. And all of these points are going to accumulate into your Left Point bank account, to where every 900 points is going to be $54, $54, $54, $54. It doesn't matter where these people are. Because they're on your left team, you will receive all of that business volume. Because this person is on your right team, you will receive all of that business volume, to where, again, every 900 points is $54. So just to put this into perspective, I'm going to erase this just for a second. To put this into perspective, if you cycle 5 times a week, that's $250 a week roughly, $1,000 a month roughly, $12,000 extra every single year. If you cycle 10 times a week, that's roughly $550 every single week. Roughly $2,000 a month, roughly $24,000 extra a year. If you cycle 40 times a week, that's gonna be $2,000 every single week. About $8,000 a month. That's over $100,000 a year. You can cycle up to 250 times a week, which is over $13,500 every single week. Over $750,000 a year. And all of that is a result of you telling 2 people, helping them tell 2 people, helping those people have a product experience, and it just keeps moving. Every time you share, they share, repeat. You share, they share, repeat. These cycles are going to increase. So when you look at this, understand, James and I have not maxed out our business center yet, but we will. Because we are going to help people just like you who are watching this video have unbelievable success by using a very simple system. You share, they share, repeat.
So, if you've just now watched this video and you're kind of overwhelmed, your head is kind of spinning, it's okay. Press pause, look at your notes, and watch it again. I watched this video so many times in the beginning stages of my Isagenix business. And again, if you're somebody that's really looking at this from a business standpoint, this is something that you need to know. Also, when you look at 40 cycles or 250 cycles, if that's overwhelming for you, realize that everybody started with one cycle. It starts with one. It starts by you having an amazing product experience and sharing it with a couple of individuals, and it will grow from there. Don't get discouraged, don't compare. Your journey is your journey. Trust the process and realize that we do have the best here at Isagenix.
And also to encourage you, if you see this opportunity for what it is, learn the compensation plan. When I first started and when James first started, we watched a video over and over and over again because every time we sat with somebody, when we showed them the compensation plan, we wrote it out for them, they would enroll on the spot because they would see the power that this freedom income could bring to their lives. So we're excited for the growth of your business. We're excited about the power of residual income and about the power of this compensation plan because we do know that anything is possible. Stick with it, continue to show the plan, and we're excited to watch your cycles increase.